Hello, I'm Helen Farr. I'm one of the employment partners here at Fox Williams, and I'm delighted to be joined here today by Selwyn Blyth, our training consultant. Hi, Selwyn. So, Selwyn, what I'm seeing in my work is a huge increase in the number of claims for whistleblowing. And I think the reason for that is quite straightforward. It's because they're high value, they're not capped, and actually they're easy to bring. You don't have the same number of restrictions that you do with, say, claims for unfair dismissal.
Yeah, sure.
And I just wanted to get your thoughts on what people can do to protect their businesses against these potential claims.
It's interesting you say that, actually, Helen, because I have been asked to talk about whistleblowing a lot more with clients recently. The law did change in June 2013, and even now you're seeing various appeal claims arising out of that new law coming through to the Court of Appeal. And so the law's quite volatile, and I think people appreciate an opportunity to kind of reflect on what's happening and just simply to look at it from a policy point of view. What should the policies be saying? And then really what can, as you say, what can a business do to protect itself?
And I know that you're going to be leading 2 sessions for us in September, on the 12th and the 27th of September, on whistleblowing. What do you think are the key points, and what are you going to be covering?
Yeah, I mean the programme is to cover off those, where the law's at. So, a description of, who gets the protection and how are they protected. So we'll definitely do that. But I think also we need to move on to some practical points like, well, what do you do when you're confronted with a whistleblowing complaint? What are the sort of procedural steps for investigating that kind of thing? And also that the law does allow for a reasonable steps defence now. So what would be required for an employer to sort of distance itself from the behaviour of an individual who might act in terms of retribution for somebody bringing a claim? What can the business do or the organisation do to protect themselves from that? So we'll be looking at all of that.
What do you think would be the key business benefits that people get from the training?
Yeah, I mean, so hopefully an opportunity to make sure they're up to date and to amend their policies. And it is that profound. Some of these cases, they do have an impact on policy. I think also to benchmark their approach in terms of reasonable steps defence. They clearly need to be thinking about that to protect the business. And this point about investigation, they're not easy things to investigate. Inevitably, there's a lot at stake, and we're calling it high stakes protection for whistleblowing. We'll look at that in some detail.
Brilliant. Well, thanks, Selwyn. And I think if you are interested in coming, please do look at the website where there's full details of the training courses and details of how to book. Thank you.